Alrighty, guys. Thanks for joining me this year. Steiny Jester. Welcome back to 2016. Game number 22 of the season, and we're into May 1st, 2016. And we're going to be facing off here last time against the Phillies from Sunday, May 1st. Let's get things underway here. So, first things first, Vince Velasquez pitching for the Phillies. He's a right-hander. Let's find out what kind of day Velasquez is going to... Oh, he's going to have an A-day. A-day for Velasquez. Danny Salazar for the Indians. What kind of day is he going to have? He's going to have an A-day. Both of them are going to have A-days. Excellent. So, I'm actually just going to put these little dice down so I can remember. One. All right. There we go. So I got my Fast Action deck ready to go here. All shuffled up. Ready to go. We have our dice ready to go. You can see the all the player positions and everything. Well, let's just get right into it. So let's get things going. Jose Ramirez against Vince Velasquez. Jose Ramirez for the Indians. Game number 22 of the season. Jack Dawson, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How are you tomorrow? I'll be turning 27 and keeping up the good work. 27 tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Jack Dawson. Alrighty, sounds good. Jose Ramirez is up first. 31, and 31 will be a base hit. 31 is a base hit off of Velasquez card. These dice are really bothering me. I'll just have to remember. So Jose Ramirez with the base hit. That brings up Jason Kipnis. Jason. 65, that's going to be a pitcher check. Vince Velasquez, A-Day. Home run 1-14. And no adjustment from Jason Kipnis. And that one is hit. It is going well. It is going down the line. If it stays fair, it is gone. And that is... gone. It goes just to the left of the right foul line bowl. And that is going to be a 2-run home run. And the Tribe jump out 2-0. Excellent job there by Jason Kipnis. I think he actually leads the Indians in home runs. So, yeah, happy birthday, Jack. 27 tomorrow. Good times, good times. Francisco Lindor's up. Oh, that one bounced right on the tray. You saw that. Francisco Lindor. I'm using my towers, and no one can say I'm cheating. 43. Velasquez, 43 being out. We're going to flip up a card to find out what it says. Ground out to short. 6-3 put out for Lindor. That brings up Carlos Santana. Carlos. 51. It's not a strikeout. So 51, we're going to flip over a card. 51 says the shortstop. Shortstop error. And I need to get out my little charts, don't I? Where are my charts? Good question. Sometimes you got too much stuff to keep track of everything. Where is my damn charts? That is a great question. I wouldn't have put them down here, would I? No, I don't think so. Hang on, I gotta find my charts. Where's my defensive charts? Now, I just had the damn things. There's the Tigers and the Mets, the Cubs. There's the Indians. There's the Indians. Now I just got to find the Phillies. Oh my gosh, come on. Pittsburgh. And Milwaukee. Where did I do with my charts? I moved them somewhere. Now I just have to, God bless it. Where the hell are they? I moved them somewhere. Where did I move them? Oh, here they are. All right, I found them. Everyone relax. I found them. I knew I'd find them. All right. All right. Let's go back to what we were doing now. Sorry about the little delay there. Umpire started the game before everyone was ready, getting in their seats. All right, so we're looking at the shortstop, right? And so we decided the shortstop, one base error on the shortstop possibly. That's Freddie Galvis. Freddie Galvis' error is only a 2. Let's see, 1 or 2, it'll be an error 13. So it's going to be a 6-3 put out. And it brings up Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes with 2 outs now. 61, swing and a miss. That's going to do it for the top of the first, but the Indians put up 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the first. It is 2-0 Cleveland. And Danny Salazar having an A day. He'll be facing off against Adrubo Herrera for the Phillies. And that is, what is that? 32. Salazar's having an A day. That'll be a double 1-10. No, it's a 13. Woo. That'll be an out. It's going to be line out to short. So almost a double, but great play there by Lindor. As he grabs that line drive, headed out into left field. That brings up Freddie Galvis. That's a 15 for Freddie Galvis. That'll be an out. And it will be, he is a switch hitter, so he'll be batting left. So it's a ground out to first. We'll go 3-1 on the put out. And it brings up Miguel Franco. 53, a range check if it's not a strikeout. KD would be at 7, that's a 10. So it's going to be a range on the shortstop. That is Lindor. Francisco range 16. So 1-16, he'll get to it. That's a 2. He's going to make the play. 6-3 on the putout. And we are through 1 here in Philadelphia. Tribe going for the sweep, actually. Tribe going for the sweep against the Philadelphia Phillies. Tyler Naquin is up. And that's a possible error check. No, it's not, as that is a strikeout by Vince Velasquez. So 1 up, 1 down. Raji Davis, he's up. 15 will be a strikeout on a 1-12. That is an 11. That will be a strikeout. And that brings up Lonnie Chasenhall. Lonnie, 4-4 for Lonnie. That's a 1-4 double. No, it's an 8. It's going to be a single plus. So Chasenhall with the single, and now he's going to try and get to second on his own. Chasenhall, he's a steal rating of 20. The catcher today is Rupp. And he's having average arm, so no adjustment on that. So 1-20, he's going to make it. Guess what? I bet you he makes it. He does! Holy cow, steals second. Lonnie Chasenhall. But that brings up the pitcher spot. Danny Salazar. Danny with 2 outs here and runner in scoring position. Can he help his team? 16, swing and a miss, and that'll retire this side. So the Indians put a runner in scoring position, but they do get through the pitcher spot. So that's an advantage. Danny Salazar against Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard, 45. And that'll be an out. Let's see what kind of out it'll be. It'll be a ground out, hit hard at Kipnis. Kipnis over to Santana. 4-3 on the putout. And that's 1 up, 1 down. Cameron Rupp. 54. We're going to go to the 54 chart, which will be on the back of this chart. And the back of it says, go draw a new card and go to the Wilder chart. So we're going to go to the Wilder chart. And the Wilder chart says, foul pop-up down the line. The left fielder fighting it. Roll a d20 versus his error rating to see if he drops it. Batter gets another chance, E7, or if he catches it. So we're going to roll an error check versus the left fielder. That is Rajai Davis. He's an error of 6. Let's see if Rajai can fight and get it. He's looking. It's in the sun, but he catches it. Rajai Davis will make the play out there. F7. Good play by Rajai Davis. And that's going to be 2 outs now for Darren Ruff. How rough is it going to be for the Phillies today? Let's find out. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a bad one. That is hit well. And that is a 1-12 home run, and that is hit well. It's going out to deep left field. Rajai Davis jumps at the wall, and it's off his glove and over the wall. The Phillies are on the board with the home run by Darren Ruff. It's now a 2-1 ball game. That brings up Cesar Hernandez. 55, and that's going to be a single plus. So base hits by Hernandez. Now he's going to try and steal. He's an 11, though. Behind the plate today is Yan Gomes. He's got an average arm, so no adjustment. 1-11. He's in there. That's a 16. He's caught. We'll call that a 2-6 put out. And that's going to do it. And unfortunately for the Phillies, that's going to leave the pitcher spot due up. We go to the top of the third. It is 2-0 Cleveland. I'm sorry, 2-1 Cleveland. And Jose Ramirez led the game off with a single and was driven home on the home run. Let's see what happens here in the top of the third inning. 2-2, and that's a single plus. So lots of stealing trying today. And Ramirez is a 15, 1-15. Here comes the throw to the pitcher plate, and here comes the throw from Rupp. And a quick tag by Galvis, and he's going to nail him. We're going to say caught stealing to be to the shortstop. 2-6 as Ramirez is thrown out this time by Rupp. So Rupp having a good game defensively and offensively. That brings up Jason Kipnis. Jason Kipnis on the season has got 4 home runs. Nope, he's not leading the team. Sorry. But 4 home runs, batting .314. Very respectable April for Jason Kipnis. And a 35 will be an out. Let's see what kind of out it'll be. It's going to be, he's a left-hander, so it's going to be ground out to second. 4-3 on the putout. And brings up Francisco Lindor with 2 outs. Nobody on. And a 14 will be an out. And there'll be a line out to the first baseman, Howard. We'll call that an L3. And we go to the bottom of the third inning. Vince Velasquez is up for the Phillies. The pitcher spot is in the 8th hole today. 41 will be a walk by Salazar. So he's going to walk the pitcher. And that brings up Peter Borges, ex-Cardinal Peter Borges. And let's see if he can do something. 13, swing and a miss by Borges at the nice curveball offering by Salazar. And that'll do it through the lineup the first time. We'll go to the top of the order as Drupal Herrera's up. And Valquez is at first, 1 out. 41 again will be a walk. That is a bad number off of Salazar's card. 41, we don't want to see that. That puts runners at first and second for Freddie Galvis. Freddie Galvis. Oh, no, Freddie Galvis. And he's going to hit a double. Oh, boy, this is going to be trouble. Let's find out what that happens to that runner on first. Hits the double into right field. First to home. He will hold. If there is 2 outs, there is not. So he's going to just be a double. As Herrera's held up as wasn't deep enough. So Freddie Galvis is going to drive in a run. It's now 2-2. Runners at second and third. And there's only 1 out. Miguel Franco followed by Ryan Howard. Franco. They're going to play the defense They're going to play the defense in. Defense is in. Dave Little, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Philip Reynolds, how you doing? Good to see both of you. Here we go. Miguel Franco, 2-2's your score. 3-3, and that's going to be a base hit single. Let's see if both runs are going to come in. Second to home will score if a weaker average arm. And it's hit to left field. That's Rajai Davis, who has an average arm, so they're going to both runs come in. And just like that, the Phillies take a 4-2 lead. Not a good inning for Danny Salazar. It's now 4-2, and Ryan Howard is up. Only one out. What happened to all these outs we were getting? And this is going to be a range check. If that is not a strikeout, the range play is going to go to second baseman. That's Jason Kipnis. He's got a range of 13, so 1-13, and we'll get it. 16, no, it gets by him for a infield single. So one base advance, and the Indians can't buy it out right now. Runners at first and second, one out. Cameron Rupp is up. 36. 36 will be an out. Let's see what kind of out this will be. It's a ground out to short. We have runners at first and second. It's going to be a fielder's choice as second. Unless the second baseman has got a strong arm. That's Jason Kipnis. He has an average arm. So it won't be, it's just going to be a 6-4 put out. That's going to put runners at the corners now for Darren Ruff. 2 outs. 3 runs in for the Phillies. And that's a 45. That'll be an out. They'll get out of the inning. Farnley fly out to center field. But the Phillies take the lead 4-2 after 3 complete here. So the Indians and their 7-game win streak are on the line today here in Philadelphia. Here we go. Carlos Santana. Can the Indians continue their hot streak? Can they win another one? Let's find out. Carlos Santana against Vince Velasquez. 43 will be an out. What kind of out is it? He is a lefty up at the plate, so he's going to be ground out to second base there. 4-3 put out. That brings up Yan Gomes. Come on, Yan. 42 will be an out, and that one will be a ground out. We're going to look at the 2, which is the catcher. So we're going to call that a 2-3 put out. And that brings up Tyler Naquin. Come on, Tyler. We need a big hit here, buddy. 55. That's a big hit. That's hitting the gap. Herrera just can't get to it. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Naquin's thinking about 3, but he will stop it with a 2-out double. That gives Rajai Davis a chance to knock him in. Come on, Rajai. Come on, Rajai. 43 out. And that'll be a line out to left field. And that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 4th here in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. And right now, the city of brotherly love is up 4-2. Cesar Hernandez is up 15, and that he did not like, as that is a fastball that Danny Salazar just blew right by him. That brings up the pitcher spot, Velasquez. He's in the 8th hole. And the 13, he will swing and miss. So back-to-back strikeouts by Salazar. That brings up Peter Borges. And that's a 65. That'll be a pitcher check. He's actually a -3. It would be a 1-4, -3. So if it was a 1, he would have hit a home run. Anything else is just a fly ball, center field, and they'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. We go to the top of the 5th. Lonnie Chasenhall for the Tribe. Let's see if he can get things started. 41 will be a walk. So 41 is a walk. I bring up Danny Salazar. He's going to try and lay down the bunt. Salazar, not a good hitter, but he's not as good a God sacrificer either. He needs a 1, 2, or 3. And that is a 5, so he strikes out as he tries to lay down the bunt. And cannot move the runner over. That's what happens when you get these American League pitchers trying to do things with the bats. They act like they don't know what they're doing, like they've never seen a bat before in their entire lifetime. Jose Ramirez. Jose, I think, is 1 for 2. No, he's 2 for 2 with 2 solid singles. Jose Ramirez. 2-2, and make that 3 for 3 as he base hit again. And once again, he is going to try to steal second as he hit the plus symbol. So again, I use the built-in system. Takes all the strategies and everything out of my control. If they try to steal, then it's based upon the actual system built into the game. So 1 to 15, and he's thrown out again. Wow. Twice in a row he's got caught stealing. And oh, he can't steal. There's a guy on second. What am I thinking? Holy cow. Wake up there, Jester. Holy cow, there's a runner first to second. That brings up Jason Kipnis. He hit a home run in the first inning. Let's see if he... No, he didn't hit a home run, but he hit a single. Let's see how many bases people are moving. Second home will score if a weaker average arm. It is hit to center field. That's Drubal Herrera. He has an average arm. So runner will come in from second, and the runner from first will hold at second. So we're going to have to detail this one. It's going to be a single. This guy will go home. He will stop at second, and that will do it. But the try break in a little closer as Jason Kipnis delivers. And that brings up Francisco Lindor. Francisco, 36. That'll be an out. What kind of out is it? That's a fly ball out to left field. That's rough out there. He'll make the catch. 1 out. 2 outs now. Runners at first to second. Trying to tie this back up. Carlos Santana. Carlos, so far in the season, is batting .250, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 9 walks, 20 strikeouts. So we could use Carlos Santana getting hot here for us. That would be super good. What is that? A 41, and that would be a walk. So he's going to walk the bases loaded. Going to really put the pressure on Vázquez now. Yan Gomes, the catcher, is due up. Come on, Yan. Come on, Yan. 6-3. Oh, if that would have been a 6-6, that would have been exciting. But a 63 will be a swing and miss, as that one was right down the middle and he missed the pitch. If he could have got it, that one would have been going a long way. Unfortunately, the Tribe only pick up 1 run halfway home here in Philadelphia. It is 4-3. Andy Salazar against Adrubal Herrera. 61 will be a swing and a miss by Herrera. Brings up Freddie Galvis. 41 will be a walk. Miguel Franco. 1-1 will be a swing and miss. Strikeout. Ryan Howard. 64 will be a swing and miss. So Salazar strikes out the side. Gives up a walk in between the strikeouts, but he does strike out the side. Vázquez now. Velasquez. He can go 27 batters. And Naquin is up for the Tribe. 61, swing and miss. That brings up Rajai Davis. 61 again. Well, we know what that result is. Same thing. Swing and a miss. And that brings up Lonnie Chasenhall. See if we get a different result. 41. Well, that's a different result. It'll be a walk. And that brings up Salazar. So either a pinch hit. Can't sacrifice because there's 2 outs. And Salazar's got no hits on his card. The only way he can get a hit is if it comes off the pitcher card. So we'll got to risk it, but we're going to try and get through the pitcher spot, unfortunately. And that'll be a 15. Swing and miss. So Velasquez does what Salazar does. He walks the side, or he strikes out the side and gives up a walk during the strikeouts. But the Tribe are through the pitcher spot now. And Salazar can go through the bottom of the 6th. Cameron Rupp. 3-3 single base hit by Rupp. Now here's Darren Ruff. 52. That's going to be an error check Let's see who the error check is going to be on. 52 is going to be on the second baseman. That's Kipnis. He's an error of 4. 1 to 4 it'll be an error. No, it's a 12. And even is, I believe, a double play. I think odd is it odd double play or even double play? Let me check the rules. It's one rule I always seem to can't get down in my head. When you do the error checks, let's see. If it's odd, it's a ground ball double play. If it's even, it's a fielder's choice. Okay. I always get that one confused. That's why I like to look it up, because I forget. So if it's odd, it's a double play. If it's even, it is it's gonna be a 4-6 put out there. So they can't turn the double play. Sorry about that. Cesar Hernandez is up. 24 will be an out. And that is going to be a fly ball to right field. Fly ball to right. That brings up the pitcher spot, but I think he's about done anyways. I think he was at about his limit anyways. So I think they're going to be bringing in a pinch hitter for Velasquez. And Salazar's a right-hander. They are going to bring in Carlos. No, they don't want to bring in a right-handy, do they? They're going to bring in Blanco. Andres Blanco is going to come in, I think. Actually, let's see what the lineup looks like. I could do like a double switch. Second base. Who do they have coming? Who do they have available? Blanco could play second. I could do a double switch. Put the pitcher in the 7th spot. Hernandez would come out. Blanco would play that position. And then it might be worth trying. Let's try it. So Blanco is going to come in to pinch hit. Runner at first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he rolls a 1-1, and that's a strikeout, unfortunately, for him, though. So now let's strike out the side. But we want to make some changes here. So Blanco. Why does it not show me Blanco? Burns, Goodell, Ruiz. Huh. Let's undo the last play then. So Blanco, he strikes out. Yeah. I'm not sure why it's not thinking I can put Blanco in. Double switch. There's Blanco. He pitch hit. Yeah, why is he grayed out? He should be able to... Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not letting me do a double switch with Blanco. Alright, well, I guess they're just gonna have to go without, I guess. So let's see who they're gonna bring in. Oberholzer, probably. Let's see who's coming up. So you got a switch hitter, a lefty, a switch hitter, and a switch hitter. Three of the next four are switch hitters. So the only one that's not is a lefty. So they're going to bring in Oberholzer. Sounds like a good time to bring him in. Oberholzer. Maybe. Come on, Oberholzer. Where are you? There you are. So Brett Oberholzer coming in. Now, let's find out what kind of day Brett Oberholzer is going to have. And he's going to have an A day as well. So, Jose Ramirez for the Tribe. It is. Oh, you know what? I forgot this whole game to put on the new... Yeah, you guys haven't seen anything, have you? Why didn't somebody say something? Oh my gosh. I turned it off in the beginning so you guys could see all the players and everything, and then I forgot to turn it back on. Isn't that nice? No, it's Jose Ramirez and Brett Oberholzer. That's who it's. 55, and that is going to be a double by Ramirez. He's having a hell of a game. And the Tribe just down one with Jason Kipnis up. Jason, 51, but Oberholzer, no, that's not a strikeout. So we'll go to an error check. The error check is going to be the shortstop. That is Galvis. Freddie Galvis. Error is only a 2, though. 1 or 2, it'll be an error. No. And it's an odd, which means it'll be... It'll be a good question is what it'll be. With the runner at second, does the runner move up on this or not? Let me check our chart. Where's our 51 chart? Runner on second. If it's hit to the shortstop, holds unless forced. Okay. So Galvis makes a good play. Ramirez will hold. So it's a ground ball 6-3, and you will hold. All right. So Kipnis does not advance the runner. Here comes Francisco Lindor. Francisco 2-2, and that is going to be base hit single. Let's find out what the runner in second does. And it's going to right field. That's Peter Borges. He's got a weak arm, and with the weak arm, he will advance home. With a weak arm, he will advance single plus, and we got us a tie ball game. Francisco Lindor delivers on the single. Carlos Santana's up. 2-3. That'll be an out. Double play if it's a ground out. Nope, it's a fly ball to left field. Fly ball to left. And that will be 2 outs now for Yan Gomes. What'd you roll there, Yom? I can't see. What is that? It's too close to the thing. That's a 44. That will still be an out on Yan Gomes' card. Unbelievable. 1-5 will be a strikeout. Otherwise, it'll be just a regular out. And that will be a fly out to center. Oh, Yom. What are you doing to us? All right, so we go to the bottom of the 7th. Tie ball game 4-4. The Tribe come all the way back. Danny Salazar against Peter Borges. 43 will be an out on Borges' card. And that will be a right-hander. He's going to ground out to short. 6-3 on the putout. Go back to the top of the order, and that's Asdrubal Herrera. Asdrubal, he's a lefty. and a switch hitter, then a righty, and then a lefty. So 2 of the next 4 are lefties. Santana's not long for this game. Maybe it's time to make the change. Who's in the bullpen for the Tribe? Oh, that's right. We have no lefties. We don't believe in left-handers, I guess. We do have Crockett, I guess. So there is hope. Let's see what Kyle Crockett's... Kyle Crockett plays in 26 games. He pitched 16 innings, 17 strikeouts, 0-0 with no saves. All right, we're going to bring in Kyle Crockett then. Why not? He's our only one left-hander. We might as well give him a little bit of work. So let's see what kind of day Kyle Crockett's going to have. Oh, everyone's had an A day so far. Every single pitcher. All right, so Crockett against Abdrubal Herrera. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. 31 base hit single off of Crockett's card. Of course it is. Freddie Galvis is up. 56. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That brings up Miguel Franco. 2-2. And that will be an 18, which is a hit by pitch. He's going to be hit by the pitch. Let's see. It's actually, he's a -6 on the hit by pitch. We rolled an 18. I think it's still going to be a hit by pitch, though, because there's no other... I mean, it can't go anywhere else. It's got to stay there. All right, so 2 on, and 2 on. And the left-hander, Ryan Howard, comes up. Ryan Howard, you going to pull him for a right-hander? 2 on. Ryan Howard... Let him slow and oh no, 3-3's a strikeout. I thought he had it there. So 3-3's a strikeout, and that's going to do it. So we go to the 8th, still tied up 4-4, and Tyler Naquin's up against Brett Oberholz. 35 will be a single. No, I'm sorry, 35 will be an out. What kind of out is that? It's going to be line out to the shortstop. For Naquin. Brings up Raji Davis. 46, that's a ballpark card. We're looking at the 12 on the ballpark. And that is going to be a foul out. Foul out. 10-16 is a foul out. So on a foul out, we're just going to say it fouls over to third base. Foul out to third. For Raji Davis, for 2 outs. Now Lonnie Chasenall, he's a left-hander, so Oberholzer, 42, walk 1-8. That is a 9. Damn, just missed the walk. It's going to be ground out to Hernandez at second, who shouldn't even be in there. 4-3 on the putout. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And we have righty, righty, switchy, righty coming up. So that's going to be it for Kyle Crockett. Did his one job. We're going to bring in... We're in the 8th inning. We're going to bring in Dan Otero. Otero's coming in for the Tribe. Let's see what kind of day Dan Otero is going to have. And oh, he's having a C day. Of course he is. Cameron Rupp is up first. Cameron, 25 will be an out, and that will be a ground out to second. 4-3 in the putout. That brings up Darren Ruff. 25. That'll be an out. And what kind of out is that? That's going to be a pop-up to the first baseman. Pop out to the first baseman. And that brings up Cesar Hernandez. 51 and no strikeout. So it's going to be an error check on who? It's going to be the second baseman. That's Kipnis again. He's a 4. And 6. He's going to make it. 4-3. Bobbles it. Drops it. Throws it. Oh, almost screwed that up. Whew. Had me nervous, boys. All right. So Dan Otero does his job, and we're going to bring in a pinch hitter here. Probably a pinch hitter for the Tribe. Who is it going to be? Dun, 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 dun. It's going to be... We're going to bring in... I'm going to bring in Marlon Bird. Marlon Bird. Bird. Bird's a word. It's a word is a bird. The bird is a word. Marlon Bird is coming in. Which means they're going to be pulling Oberhalser out of there. And making a change to Hernandez. Bring a right-hander in. Hernandez, where are you? Did I miss his card? Where is it? Hernandez. Joey, oh, that's Rodriguez. Where's Hernandez? Huh? There he is. There he is. David Hernandez for the Phillies. Coming in. Let's see what kind of day David's going to have. 14. He's going to have a normal day. Otero's going to have a bad day, but he's been pinch hit for anyway, so it doesn't matter. So Marlon Bird coming in to face off against David Hernandez. We're in the top of the ninth, tied up 4-4. 34. Let's see. Hernandez is having a normal day. 34 is a single. So a base hit by Marlon Bird. And that is going to make things very interesting with Jose Ramirez coming up. Got the top of the lineup coming. Does Ramirez sacrifice? He's only a 3 to sacrifice. No, I think we're just going to have to let him swing away and hope he doesn't do something stupid. Like ground out. 41 will be a walk off of Hernandez. So we were trying to get the runner to second ourselves, but the Phillies did it for us. Now that's going to put runners at first and second for Jason Kipnis. Now Kipnis is a little bit better at sacrifice. He's a 4. He's 2/3 of the time. He should have a pretty good shot at it. Do we drop the bomb? Or do we let him swing? How's Kipnis been doing this season? 315 average? He's got a home run, a single, and a couple ground outs. If I think this time... back from wandering about, and it's a tie game. It's an error check on who? Who is the pitch hitter? I don't know. Third base. Sorry, I missed your comment there, Dave. Sorry. Does Kipnis drop the... I think he's got to. He's going to try and drop down the bunt. 1. It's down. Now. 3. It's a good sacrifice. Whew. That was risky, but we did it. We'll just give it to the first baseman. Doesn't matter, but that is huge. Move these runners up with only 1 out now. And they're going to have to play defense in. Defense in. Here we go. Francisco Lindor. Now, do they want to intentionally walk him to set up the double play? You got 2 switch hitters back to back, so they set up the double play. I think you got to. I mean, it's really your only shot. So they're going to intentionally walk Lindor, and that gives them the double play opportunity. They are still playing in. There we go, Carlos Santana. You said in his error check on who, and I started thinking about the who's on first. Oh, okay, I got you, buddy. Carlos Santana, tie ball game, top of the 9th. Runners at every base for the Tribe, and here comes the pitch. 45, 45. 45 will be an out, but what kind of out is it? This could be huge. It's a ground out to short. If playing in, which they are, it's the NH rule. If full, it's the NF rule. And now that is NF rule is we gotta look at the full bases loaded chart here. Hang on a second. All right. If playing in, it's the NH rule. And if the bases are full, it's the NF. NF is force out at home. Strong arm catcher turns a double play at first base. Runner on second ends up on third. So they get the runner out at home. And Rupp, what kind of arm? He's average arm, so they don't turn it. And this is going to be short. Galvis goes home. So it's going to be a 6-2 put out. And now, that brings up our worst hitter we have, Yan Gomes. And I'm thinking about pulling Yan Gomes to bring in Roberto Perez. Although Roberto Perez is just as bad as Gomes. We got terrible catchers. All right, Yan Gomes. Come on, Yan. Do something. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Defense back in normal. 13. He swings and misses. Of course he does. And that's going to be a killer. They have the pitcher spot due up. The Cleveland Indians are going to bring in Brian Shaw. So close. Get the runners, you get everything, and then your guys just don't perform. Brian Shaw coming in for the Tribe. What kind of day is he going to have? Normal. Okay. And now, Hernandez is not going to be batting. They're going to be bringing in somebody. They're going to bring in David Lau. David Lau is coming in. The lefty. Let's see what the lefty can do against Brian Shaw. Average day 56. And that is a swing and a miss off of Shaw's card. So Lau is out of there. And that brings up Peter Borges. 51. And no, it's not. That is a strikeout before we go to the defense. So that will be a good play. And we're 1 out away from headed for extra free baseball. What is that? A 41? 41 is a walk. And so the inning continues to Freddie Galvis. And Freddie Galvis 65. Freddie Galvis is against Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw, a normal home run, 1-8. No adjustment by Freddie Galvis. It's 1-8 home run, and that was hit well by Galvis. And this one is going out to the deep right field, and it is gone! Walk off. And Freddie Galvis, and the fireworks are going off here in Philadelphia as he's traveling the bases. And Herrera and the rest of his teammates mug him at the plate. That's a walk-off for the Phillies in the bottom of the ninth. A 2-run home run by Freddie Galvis. And that's going to send the Tribe out of Philadelphia. They won 2 out of 3, so they have to be happy out of that. But they couldn't get the sweep, unfortunately. Couldn't get the sweep on the walk-off. David Hernandez goes to 2-0. Brian Shaw, I don't know what his problem is, but he's 1-2. Freddie Galvis, MVP of this one, as he knocks it out in the bottom of the ninth. And we are 1 out away from extras, but you guys get no free baseball. You don't deserve it. Freddie Galvis says, sorry, suckers. Let's see who won today. Chicago over Baltimore. Boston over the Yankees. Minnesota over Detroit. Oakland over Houston. Kansas City over Seattle. Toronto over Tampa Bay. Los Angeles over Texas. Colorado over Arizona. Atlanta over Chicago. San Diego loses to Los Angeles. Milwaukee over Miami. San Francisco over the Mets. Philadelphia in the bottom of the ninth. 6-4 winners against the Cleveland Indians. Pittsburgh won better than Cincinnati. I know that's not going to make our good friend Dave Whittle very happy as he sees the Reds lose. And just to make matters worse, the Washington Nationals beat St. Louis 6-4. And that is giving Washington a 20-4 record here. Holy cow. So Baltimore is still half game better than Boston, 1 game better than Tampa, 2 better than Toronto Yankees, pulling up the rear in the American League East. In the Central, it's still Cleveland and Chicago fighting it out. Detroit a couple games back now. And in the West, the Los Angeles Angels, 2 games better than Houston, 2.5 better than Seattle. In the National League, the Washington Nationals, 20-4 record, best record in the league by far, 7.5 games up on the Mets. The Central Division, the Schmubs, are 2 better than the Pirates. And in the West, San Francisco 1 better than the Dodgers. It ain't easy being a Reds fan, says Dave. I understand, my brother. I understand. There you go. That is the schedule from today. The Indians, wow, unfortunately, they lose this in walk-off fashion. And funny enough, I think in real life it was a walk-off win for the Phillies. If I'm not mistaken, it was a walk. It was either this game or the previous game was a walk-off. Oh, no, it was the first game of the series was a walk-off by the Phillies. But in our alternate universe, the Phillies walked this one off, which is okay. I mean, you know, look at our record in April. Not bad. We had 7 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we had won 8, 9, 10. 10 of the last 11. That's not bad. So we had a pretty good April. We started off May with a loss. Now we go back home and face off against Detroit, which is just 1 game behind us, 2 games behind us at 13-11. So we'll be playing the Detroit series coming up next time. So thank you all for coming out to Philip Reynolds and Dave Whittle. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Dave, are you running a game tonight? Let me know so I can let everyone else know to come to your channel if you are. So we won't have the Philadelphia Phillies cards anymore. The rest of the season they don't play the Phillies anymore, but oh well. And then the Tribe will head home to face Detroit for 3 games at home. All right, Fast Action cards working great. Love them. They do a really good job. Nope, getting ready for Friday night NBA. Are they were they rebroadcasting games or something? Huh. I didn't know there was any NBA going on. Alrighty, well, I appreciate you guys coming by, Dave and Philip, and everyone else that came by. We'll see y'all next time. Oh, on your channel. Oh, I got you. I got you. Alright, guys, well, we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming out. Take care.